Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Troy, aka T King Mode, and welcome to the RotoBaller Fantasy Sports YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. Today, we're gonna be doing some trade talk. 3 buys, 1 sell. So let's get into the episode. Is going to be Tamm Hill. He's Mr. Do-It-All. He's running, catching, and passing the football and scoring a lot of fantasy points. In week 9, he rushed for 40 yards on 7 attempts, and he also had a receiving touchdown. He's had 4 total touchdowns over the last 3 weeks. Even though he's a tight end, he's averaged 44 rushing yards over the last 3 weeks, which makes his floor very reliable. He's a giant vulture, but he isn't going anywhere anytime soon, so go out and buy Hill for those who still aren't believers in his role. My next buy is Gus Edwards. He's been a touchdown scoring machine. He's had 7 touchdowns on the season, and he's had 3 in the last 2 weeks. His total yardage isn't very impressive, but it doesn't matter because he's getting significant goal line work. The Ravens offense is buzzing, and I like Edwards' chances to continue the goal line work as the goal line back. And Gus Edwards isn't a sexy name, so that makes it easier to buy him from teams who just aren't believers. He's not a huge pass catcher, but with the goal line work he's getting, it doesn't really matter. So make sure you go and buy him right now. That is Kmet. Yes, Kmet is alive. Him and Banjan have been developing a chemistry over the past 2 weeks. In week 9, he scored 2 touchdowns, catching 6 of 8 targets for 55 yards. And last week, Kmet saw 10 targets and he caught 10 of them, which is the second highest mark of his career, and he put up 79 yards. And whether it's Fields or Badgett, Kmet should continue to be the featured role as the featured tight end in this offense. His usage should be high, so right now it's the time to go and buy high, because if he continues this, his price is going to get too expensive, so make sure you go out and buy him right now. And my sell is Zach Moss. I hate to do this, but I have to. It looks like JT is finally taking his rightful spot as the workhorse back in the backfield. In week 9, Zach Moss only saw 7 rushes for 26 yards. It's possible it could be a 1-week thing, but it would make more sense if the Colts are feeding Taylor the way he is because of how much they paid him, just in case his role is going to be diminishing and you're not going to be able to sell him based off of how productive he's been all season. So I would try to move him on as soon as possible. Now to summarize my buys and sells. My buys are Tamm Hill, Gus Edwards, and Kmet. Hill's getting used at almost every position and consistently scoring fantasy points. Edwards is a touchdown scoring machine and getting all the goal line work. And Kmet is seeing a healthy target share and scoring touchdowns. And my sell is Zach Moss. JT's workload is increasing every week, and I believe this is going to hurt Zach Moss in the long run. Well, that's it. That's the list, folks. Thank you so much for listening, and make sure you like and subscribe to the RotoBaller Fantasy Sports YouTube page. Make sure you follow me, T King Mo, on all platforms. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good one.